Hi everyone, I'm going to be recording a video today of me removing a halter plate that was attached with Chicago screws and replacing it with one of our nameplates that has the smaller holes that we use our little escutcheon pins on. So you can see here I'm just removing the Chicago screws. That'll take a moment. And I go ahead and pop that nameplate off, and I'm left with these huge holes from the Chicago screws, which are much larger than the holes that we use on our nameplates. This also has a couple of loose stitches just from where the nameplate was drilled through, so I burned those off with a lighter. So you can see these huge holes compared to our tiny little hole. So I set our nameplate down, and I'm going to put the first nail through the hole. And of course, the hole underneath is large, so the nail is just going to fall right through, which is fine. That's what we needed to do. Then I'll go ahead and flip over my anvil, and I'm going to make sure that nail hole goes into the little divot in my anvil. And I'm going to check my work a million times, you will notice, just because I want to get it perfectly straight, and it does take like a little bit of manipulation. So we have these larger washers that you can request for these larger holes. And what we do is we put the larger washer down first to give it stability within the large hole, and then we lock it down with the smaller washer. Now I flip my work over to check it, and of course the burrs come loose, which I know is going to happen. So you'll see me flipping it over and hammering down the burrs a couple of times before I finally decide to cut the nail and start peening away. Now the good thing about this hole being so much larger is that once I start to peen it, I'm not married to the position that the plate is in currently. I can still manipulate it a little bit to get it straighter on the halter, exactly in the place that I want, and then I'll flip it back over again and start hammering again. Once again, gonna flip it over, check my work, see how I'm doing. It's still looking good. So I'm gonna go ahead and just peen it all the way through this time. All right, we got our first side on nice and straight. I'll flip it over. We're gonna do the exact same thing to the other side, but I have a little bit of a double whammy here because not only do I have this larger hole on the bottom, but I also have a hole that's right within the turnback, which is where that third layer of leather meets the second, and there's just a little bit of a drop in the width. But it's all right, we're gonna work with it. It's not a problem. Again, I'm gonna take that larger washer, which you can request a smaller washer, giving the whole thing stability. And again, you'll see me check myself a lot of times here, manipulate the plate to get it straight into the correct position before I peen it all the way through. now I'm going to start peening just a tiny bit, and then again I'll flip it over, manipulate the plate into where I want it to be, and then I'll take it from there. Alright, we flip her over and she is looking straight. So we'll finish her off here. Flip her around. Straight as an arrow. Large holes, no problem. And I know y'all can do it too. I believe in you.